Hello, and welcome back. Or if this is your first time here, welcome. Today we'll be playing the non-existence of you and me. It seems like a really neat concept for a game. I'm really excited to get into it. The art looks really nice as well. I don't know too much about it. It's been in my library for a while as well, and I figured I'd record it while going through it. So here we are. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Alright, well, I know she's voiced. I'm not sure if there's a character dialogue as well, like player dialogue as well, I mean, but here we go. All right.
そうしてくれるのはもちろん嬉しいけど、ただ
Wonder what we're doing?
今の私は本当に私なの？
And I don't know.
私にはわからない。でもこうなることを期待していたかもしれない。ただの可能性として。悪気があったわけではないの。ただ私だってこんなことは望んでいなかったの。
Wonder what's going on.
私が何を言おうと、この物語を否定する選択だって、私はもちろん受け入れられるわ。わかった。じゃあ今から私の存在を消すわね。
All right. Interesting. Chapter blank, the first encounter. On that morning, Lilith appeared. I'm lying on the bed, lost in a blur of time. I don't know how long I've been asleep, and I can't even remember the last time I ate. The only thing left for me to do is to die here and wait for my body to decay. And then she showed up by the window. She said nothing, just tilted her head and looked at you, like you were just another object in her room. Assuming that's chair talking, okay, and desk. Of course, you are the real master of this room. Mirror, you haven't spoken to anyone in a long time, so it takes you a moment to realize how to even start. Who am I? Where am I? What should I? Or did I just manage to speak, or is it that choices in this game are meaningless? Radio. Silence. Even after silence comes more silence, but silence is always destined to be broken.
ちゃんと聞こえてたわ。あなたはこのゲームの主人公よ。今は部屋の中で美少女の攻略を企んでいるところね。
Alright. And what about you? Are you just a texture on the screen? Are you a figment of my imagination? Are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered? Are you the beautiful maiden I've encountered? Are you just a texture?
本当に知りたい？選択肢に選ばされたのではなくて？
Wonder what she means. Mirror. In the next moment, she vanished from your sight. Then she emerged again, this time closer than before. You realized what she did. It meant she had just stepped closer to you. Floor. Or did you walk towards her instead? Bed sheet. A crimson glow. Her eyes. They pierce through me, unblinking. This thought lingers in your mind, yet feels like it belongs to someone else. Wait, what are these chaotic noises? Bed sheet, are you asking us? We are the furniture in your chamber. Floor. You spent a long time talking to us, so we've become very familiar with everything about you, dear friend. Mirror. In short, you can think of us as your senses, honored one. Come on, you're just objects. Do objects really deserve to be called senses? My most loyal subjects. It has been far too long, hasn't it? It has been a long time, Your Majesty. You remain as dignified and full of spirit as ever. Thanks, Mir. Wonderful. I could stay like this with your gaze upon me forever. Are you wearing colored contacts? Why is it that only your eyes have color? You're staring at me so hard, it's making my skin crawl. I hate this feeling. Are you wearing colored contacts?
空気が読めない人は嫌われるわよ。
That's fair.
目が綺麗だと褒められていると受け取ってあげるわ。
Good way to look at it, I guess.
じゃあ、私が本当に実在していると思う？
Mirror, then, do you think she really exists? I'm not sure. I want to figure out the answer to that question with you. Did I just get a hug?
うん、この行為は間違いなくハグ
Alright.
と呼べるわね。これは儀式でもあるの。君に私の存在を感じてもらうための儀式ね。
It's fair.
ねえ、今の感覚を教えて。
A brand new sheet of A4 paper slicing your finger as you pull it out. The softness of a cat's fur brushing against your palm. Chalk dust and debris mixing into the air, drawn into your nostrils. The softness of a cat's fur?
なるほど、触覚ってことね。つまり、大した刺激ではなかったってことね。
I don't know if touch is faint, per se.
もう少し力を入れたわ。こうすると、二人、それで、
Oops.
きつーくハグされた今は、どんな感覚？
A wet plastic bag dropped on a rainy day, the first sprout breaking through the soil, food scraps dissolving in stomach acid. The first sprout?
よかったわね。感覚が強くなって。
Amazing. The sensations are becoming even stronger.
さらに力を入れたわよ。まるで合体しているみたいね。で、合体するほどハグされるのはどんな感覚なのかしら。
Nothing special. I've been reborn. I can't breathe anymore. Help, help. I've never felt better. I feel like that's an odd person response. I can't breathe anymore. Help, help. I've never felt better. I've been reborn. Nothing special. Can't breathe anymore. The world is my representation. Such an observation, though partial, is not without truth. The Enlightenment is mankind's emergence from its self-imposed immaturity. Cosimo lived in the trees, the branches stretched outward, forming a lofty bridge suspended in midair. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. On the morning of April 16th, Dr. Rio stepped out of his clinic and kicked against the dead rat at the bottom of the stairs. Man is the measure of all things, determining what exists and what does not. Yet even this creation is destined to decay. Alice ran across the field after it, and fortunately was just in time to see it pop down a large rabbit hole under the hedge. He seemed like a man stripped of his skin, plunging into a violent storm to battle against the elements. What exists, exists. What does not exist, does not exist. I love you, I hate you, I'm blank. I don't know her.
素晴らしいわ。儀式は成功よ。
Alright.
感動しすぎて涙が出ちゃいそう。とにかく私はリリスよ。よろしくね。
Hi, Lilith. Chapter 1, Sweet Cake Time. Okay. The existence of certain cakes is not known to people in a literal sense, yet their very being points to the existence of other cakes in a symbolic way. That is, the belief in the existence of ovens serves as faith or a hypothesis for the existence of time machines, and an inexplicable motive at that, experienced by people. Lilith, Cake Studies, Volume 2. Interesting. So Something going on with chair? Your Majesty, it's been a long time since blank went missing. Shall we continue the search? Who is blank? How do you even pronounce that? Is it a mute sound or just block after block after block? Oh, my dear Majesty, however you prefer. After all, this line has no voice acting. Who is blank? Blank is a young girl who appears in screens, yellow notebooks, and fleeting moments of lost time. Like how every Thursday afternoon, John takes a walk to the church square because the pigeons there have finally earned their diplomas. I want to know more about this girl. Mirror, desk, chair, all silent. So, none of you know anything? Mirror, my apologies, Your Majesty. Black notebook, I know. When did you show up? Speak freely, my loyal subject. Go ahead, speak freely, my loyal subject. Her name is Blank. She was once your blank, and she has the same blank as blank. Her traits include blank and blank. She once blank, and then you chose blank, which is why you now blank, leading to her blank. In short, the girl beyond the world has disappeared. Alright. Desk. You stare at the black notebook, and a strange sense of familiarity washes over you. Bedsheet. It feels like sipping an aged wine, its deep mahogany color nurtured in an oak barrel. Downing it in one gulp, the burning sensation traveling from your throat to your lungs, mingling with the surrounding air. It's not fatal, just slightly melancholic. Open the notebook. Don't open the notebook. Let's open it. Well, you scared me. You scared me. She who disappeared? No problem. It's nothing. Nothing? Who are you? What were we doing earlier? Blank. What were we doing earlier? Apparently. Sorry, Lilith. Such things never existed in the first place. Oh, bonds, emotions. Bonds, emotions. Alright. Thanks. Hope the history log is crossed out right now. Okay. Speaker 1, Speaker 2, player, Lilith, player. Okay. Speaker 1, player, we're going to be away for a while. Take care of yourself, okay? Speaker 2. Oh, by the way, there's a girl coming to stay with us for a while. Player. I wonder what kind of girl she'll be. I'm so excited. 2 hours later. Lilith. Hi, my name is Lilith. Sorry to bother you, but is this player's house? Player. Yes, this is the place. Looking at you, I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. Lilith. That's right, it's time to retrieve your memories from your previous life, in your past life, when I was the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth. My power is no longer sufficient to keep the 4 heavenly kings sealed away. Player. I remember now. Our memories and bonds. I can remember everything. Lilith-chan, let's save the world together again. Lilith, that's fantastic, Player-sama. I don't think any of that happened. We never had such a conversation, did we? That's not the real history log. Oh, Lilith, the Sakura Maiden of Divine Rebirth. I remember everything now. Are you surprised by the lack of a proper response? Well, okay, so she just popped up.
過去の記憶を読む必要性が出てくるのは君が私の話をちゃんと聞いていなかったせいな気もするけどでも自己紹介がまだだったわね私はリリス子供の頃よく一緒に遊んだじゃない
Okay.
覚えてくれているかしら
Oh, I see. Childhood friend? I have one of those? Oh, I see.
忘れちゃったの夏になると一緒にあっちこっち回ったり 木に登ったり蝶々を追いかけたりしたでしょ。他に
Sounds
も
like
ゲー
fun
ムをしたり
times.
一緒に宿題をしたり。
But I guess we've forgotten? I remember now. What you're describing is so generic it could apply to anyone. Well, I don't know about that, but...
この話ならどうかしら。
Alright,
二
try
人で
again.
山登りをしていたら冬眠から目覚めたばかりのヒグマが現れて。
I remember now. With something like that, it's a wonder we're still alive.
まったくもう細かいことは気にしない。
Alright.
とにかく子供の頃の知り合いと今再会したってわけ。それでいいでしょ。
Sounds good, I guess.
そういえばずっと食事をしていなかったでしょ。一緒に何か作りましょう。
Alright, hooray. Food.
じゃじゃーん。ここからはリリスのスペシャルスイートケーキタイム。 つ
Alright.
まりリリス先生の指導のもとで君に美味しいいちごケーキを作ってもらおうってこと。
Nice.
ケーキが完成
Okay.
したら
Hooray.
ふわふわな幸せに包まれながらケーキを堪能しましょう。
Perfect. I don't really get it, but sure, Lilith. Wait, why am I the one making it? I hate strawberry cake. I don't really get it, but
それ
sure.
じゃ今すぐ始めましょう。
Alright.
制作手順は
It's gonna get complicated, isn't it?
簡単に説明するわね。まずシフォンケーキを作ります。その後ケーキにクリームを塗って最後にイチゴを添えるの。
I feel like I should know what a chiffon cake base is.
手始めにシフォンケーキを作りましょう。
It's like a plain vanilla cake?
棚からイチゴ、油、薄力粉、砂糖、卵を出して。
Seems basic so far. Dish rack. Do I even have these things in my cabinet? That's the question you ask yourself. Oven. But regardless, this is worth trying. After all, there's no evidence yet that they aren't in the cabinet. Open the cabinet door.
おー、全部あるじゃない。もしかして天使のような夢の美少女が用意してくれたのかしら。
Is that her? Takes out milk, cooking oil, cake flour, sugar, and eggs.
さあ、卵を卵黄と卵白に分けて。
Alright. Separate them with overwhelming sorrow. Eggs. You look at the egg, me, in front of you, and a profound sadness floods your heart. Milk. It's the kind of feeling one might call fate. When is an egg's destiny truly decided? Sugar. Is it the moment it comes into existence? The moment it's noticed by the girl in front of it? Or the moment its fragile shell is shattered by an external force? Or perhaps in this modern age where hedonism erodes grand ideals, the concept of fate has long since dissolved.
そしたら牛乳、砂糖、コーン油を入れて混ぜる。
Corn oil.
さ
Add
ら
them
に
and mix.
薄力粉も入れて混ぜる。
Add them and
次は
mix.
卵黄を入れてもっと混ぜる。 新し
Add
い
them and
ボウルに卵白を入れて混ぜて。
Alright.
それができたら混ぜた卵白をさっきのボウルに加えて混ぜ続けて。
Add them and mix. Mix everything together with an overwhelming sense of sorrow. Cake flour. Stir in circles, then another circle, and another. Cooking oil. Perhaps the entire world is nothing more than a meaningless machine, endlessly cycling in the droning hum of repetition.
これでよし、生地の準備ができたわ。
Nice.
次はオーブンに入れるだけ。
Place the batter in the oven. Oven. The oven begins its work, just like any normal oven in this world. Desk. This marks your release from the tedious labor of machinery, granting you a fleeting moment of freedom.
どうかした？
You still haven't answered my earlier question. Who exactly are you? Your presence doesn't make any sense. Who exactly are you?
そうなの。見知らぬ少女が突然家に現れて。
Yeah.
こんな設定、今年の純愛物語神ゲー最有力候補か。ありふれたホラー映画のストーリー
Oh
くらいよ
boy.
ね。君は私を誰だと思う？
You're a murderer hiding behind your cute appearance to strike when the time is right. You're a ghost living in an old house. You're a nagging mom who worries too much about me. You're just a game character. I can't say for sure. We're going to go with you're a ghost. Waiting for new visitors to sit down with you for tea, bringing you new stories.
どうしてわかるの？ここでずっとあなたを待っていたわ。会えて嬉しい。キッチンに大切にしまっている数百年秘蔵の紅茶を今すぐ入れるわね。オレンジの香りがするのよ。
Some old tea.
そのお茶を飲めば、あなたも幽霊になってこの場所で永遠に一緒にいられるのよ。永遠に。ね。
Wow, I don't want to become a ghost.
冗談よ。幽霊になんかならないから。でも、君が望めば、ずっとリリスと一緒にいられる。これは本当よ。
Why was there two?
とにかく、君が私のことを幽霊だと思ったのは、私のことをそう判断する視点を持っていたから、でしょ？
I just thought it would be fun. Say.
相手のことを理解しようとするとき、頭の中に一番よく現れる概念は、その相手が赤血球や白血球、好酸球などからできているという考え方より。
I don't know what eosinophil indices are.
やっぱり友達だとか家族だとか嫌いな人だとか絶対に近づきたくない人だとかでしょ？
Sense.
君が私のことを何者と感じたかは全てが属性や印象の概念の延長線上にあるの。これらの概念が成立するためには一つの前提が必要なの。わかる？
Don't know. The premise is the self as the perspective. Soft pink pads of a kitten's paw. Sizzling hamburger patty under the heat. The premise is the self as the
そ
perspective.
の通り。これらの概念を成立させるのは観察者の立場にいる自分なの。
The premise that enables these concepts is the self as the observer's perspective.
友達は誰の友達？嫌っている人は誰が嫌っているの？好きな人は誰が好きな人？殺人鬼も幽霊も、
Yeah,
母親も
makes
ゲーム
sense.
キャラも、どうやって私と付き合っているの？リリスは何者なのか？私たちはどんな関係で、二人の間でどんな物語が綴られるのか。これらのことは自我があるから気になってしまうわけね。
Makes
どの
sense.
概念
Yeah.
も自我が作り出したものなの。だから自我は絶対的な地位にあるのよ。当たり前のことに聞こえるかもしれないけど、実は自我というのはね、現代の発明なの。
I feel like that makes sense, more of a shift to the self rather than like the tribe in modern society.
大昔の世界は万物が分け隔てなく平和に共存し、すべてが一体だった。たまに自我という視点に気づく人もいたけど、ほとんどの人は理念の研究に精力をつぎ込んでいたの。
I mean, there's obviously always been a drive for like the preservation of the self as well, but like, I don't know. It's just like schools, I guess, are a good example. When, you know, school classrooms, I mean, not as many people went to school back then, but schools, you know, used to have much smaller classrooms, but now it's like, I don't know. When I was in school, it was like 20 something or 30-ish kids per class, which just seems like too much, especially because, you know, learning is so generalized. I mean, learning in school is like nothing now. It's just follow instructions, but it's like generalized and not everybody learns the same way. And then when it's a huge class, not everyone can get the same kind of help. I feel like raising children used to be more of a communal thing as well, but now it's more of a self thing, and it's you know, less exposure to like bacteria and stuff, which might help boost an immune system of a child as well, along with learning how to share and interact with others better at a young age. I don't know, just what I think at least.
それは雄大かつ完璧な万物を受け入れられる理念。時には物質として現れ、時に神のように霊体として現れ、また時にロゴスとして現れた。 どの形であれ、それが存在することを思えば人々は安心感が得られたの。そして現代になって自我が発見されたわ。そして自身が観察の対象となった途端、世界は主観と客観に分裂したの。それに従って世界がさらに広がった。今度は亀裂が入った鏡のように、無数のかけらがそれぞれの世界を映し出すようになった。
Everyone's individual
これ
observations.
は視点としての自我と関わっているの。これが全ての議論の始まりなのよ。
Can you separate, like, I mean, I think people can separate the self to a degree. I don't know if we can do it fully now. Probably. I don't know. Wait, why are you suddenly telling me this? No more gods. What a sad story this is. Why are you suddenly telling me this?
私は本当に存在しているのか。以前、その答えを一緒に探したいとあなたが言ったわ。だから、これからは一緒にいろんなことをして、いろんなことについて考えましょう。
Alright.
そして物語の最後に、あなたは自信を持って自分の選択ができるようになる。視点ってそんなに重要？そう疑問に思うかもしれないわね。
I feel like perspective is always really important.
普通の人は、この世界が正常に回っているのが常識だと思っている。このゲームが正常に起動しているように、ね。
As if it isn't running naturally.
そう、ここが重要なポイントなの。常識という存在。常識というのは、視点としての自我が世界を認識する重要なツールなの。常識の力を借りて、必要な情報だけを選んで収集すれば、世界は理解できる形で目の前に現れる。常識は非常に頼りになるから、時に人は自我という視点まで忘れてしまうの。このゲームで必要な常識、それは、これはノベルゲームということよ。
Alright.
ノベルゲームはイラストや背景が違うだけで大体同じ。本質はあまり変わらないからとてもわかりやすいわね。例えばリリスの立ち絵が表示されていて、テキストボックスにリリスの名前が書かれていれば、自然にリリスと話していると思うでしょ。
Yep.
でもその常識は本当、それが事実じゃない可能性だってあるわ。喋っているのはリリスじゃなくて、リリスのリボンかもしれない。あるいは、リリスという3つの文字に何の意味もないかもしれない。
I mean, it's all been pre-assigned though, hasn't it?
別の例を挙げるなら、この背景を見たら、今は部屋の中にいるのだと認識するでしょ。でももし、視野をもっと広げてみたらどうなる？これは芝居の一部で、大勢の観客が私たちを見ているのかもしれない。映画のロケの可能性だってあるわ。カメラを向けられて、俳優のあなたがセリフを忘れて。外の世界が地震の後の廃墟だったり、ここが人類文明の最後の砦だったり、他の惑星にいる物語の可能性だって考えられるわ。常識が揺らげば、世界の様子がガラリと変わってしまう。この世界は完璧ではなくなり、解釈が必要になってくる。
I guess that's fair.
そこで自我の探求が始まるってわけ。自我の体験によって世界が様々な形に変化するの。
My head feels dizzy. The self influences the world. Blank. I mean, self influences the world. Vice versa, does it not? Mirror. Have you given an answer? Are you keeping silent? Or are you engaging in some sort of experimental performance art? Bedsheet. Perhaps the answer doesn't matter as much. Maybe you simply need an outlet for your emotions. Or perhaps you just need a confirmation of your own existence. But no matter what, these words have affected you in some way. Window, and then your gaze fixes on the running oven, a fateful glance. Damn it, stop thinking like that. Chair. Even if you tell yourself not to think, it's futile. Like being told not to think of an elephant, yet thinking of one anyway. Your worst fears come true. In the next second, the oven makes a sound. It's radio. Oven. I'm wondering, is it possible I might actually be a time machine?
ちょっとその考えを今すぐやめて。まだ焼いている途中なの。
You can hear it talking. Oven. A time machine's workflow is simple. Put something inside, close the door, then open the door and take it out. Moreover, the state of the item is different when it comes out than when it went in. Yes, that's exactly my
ダ
workflow.
メ、これ以上考えないで。オーブンがもしタイムマシンになったら恐ろしいことが起きるの。
Terrible things? Oh, I don't believe it. Terrible
え、
things.
そうよ。オーブンがタイムマシンになってしまうと時空が歪んでしまうの。今の生活は崩壊して新しいものに組み替えられてしまう。
Like Steins Gate.
この有名な理論は知ってる？蝶の羽ばたきから生まれた小さな風が遠いところでハリケーンを起こすって理論よ。
The butterfly effect.
つまりオーブンがタイムマシーンになることが現実世界にどれほどの影響を与えるかは私たちには予測もできないのよ。
I mean, we can sort of predict it. I feel like Steins Gate did it pretty well. I feel like no matter what, it wouldn't go well. I feel like, yeah, governments would want to try and steal the tech or develop it themselves. And there'd probably end up being wars over time machines.
例えば
If
全
they
ての
were
人
made
が毎
real.
日25時
You
間
know,
のベル
made
ゲームをプレイしなければな
existence.
らない世界になるとか、誰かがルールを破れば元の世界に戻されてしまうとか。
That doesn't sound too bad. That's terrifying. How could such a world exist? That's
で
terrifying.
しょ？とにかくオーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。
Alright.
別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
Alright, leave it to me. No, no, no. I can't do it. Leave it to me. To make the oven believe it's not a time machine, but just an oven, I need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. I'm ready. Oh boy, you are an oven. You've always been an oven. You are an oven. You've always been an oven. Oh no. You're an oven. What else could you be but an oven? What else could you be but an oven? You are an oven. You've always been an oven. What else could you be but an oven? You are not a time machine. What else could you be but an oven? You are an oven. You are an oven. You are an oven. You are not a time machine. What else could you be? You've always been an oven. You are not a time machine. You are an oven. You've always been an oven. You are not a time machine. You are not... Shit. You are an oven. You are not a time machine. You've always been an oven. You've always been an oven. You are an oven. You are not a time machine. You are an oven. Come on. An oven. Oh my. I think I might have failed. It's over. Ding! The oven time machine made a crisp sound, a signal that the process was complete. Oven. Open the oven.
これは付箋？
Open the note. No cake, I guess. I hope I've finally managed to contact you this time. Please remember what I'm about to say. It's critical. Fontainebleau cannot be trusted. Whatever you do, do not let them take the time oven. They claim to be an organization protecting peace, but in reality, they're the architects of all suffering. They only want to use the power of the time machine to reshape the world into a dystopia where everyone is forced to play visual novels 25 hours a day. In 5 minutes, they'll be coming for you. Leave this place immediately and finish what I couldn't. The me from 10 years ago. This is... Well, Blank years later, some day, some month. In front of me, a girl in a white lab coat smiled at me amidst the ruins of a desolate world.
これが最後のタイムワープよ。私が協力できるのはここまでだわ。次の世界のリリスも必ず私と同じようにあなたを守ってくれるでしょう。
Alright. Alright, leave it to me. Last jump, eh? Through the chaos of flying debris and roaring flames, I dashed toward the building ahead. And Fontainebleau oven. Well. Alright, so I guess gotta try that mini game again. Or is it just gonna continue? Find the time oven. Write the email. Press the send button.
とにかくオーブンを説得する最重要任務は任せたわ。
Nice.
必ずオーブンがオーブンであることを認めさせるの。別の言い方をするなら、視点としてのあなたが必ずそれをオーブンだと認識しなければならないの。
I can do it this time. Leave it to me like you believe. I just need to find the right thought and capture it before it slips away. Let's go. Damn it. Damn it, come on. Damn it. Okay, well. Awesome. Do you smell something burnt? Takes out the baking tray. Why does it look like it was like frosted already? Cake. Well, I just went through an intense psychological battle, and the stress was just too much for me to handle. When the pressure builds, the boiling point of water rises, so the food ends up at a higher temperature. I don't think you could have. It's okay, let's keep working on the cake and finish it. Alright. Desk. You take the cake out of the mold, the burnt smell invading the room in an almost aggressive way. Pillow. But you steady your mind and push through. Desk. Under Lilith's guidance, you slice the strawberries, whip the cream, and combine it all with the cake layers. Looks pretty. Desk. Now it looks like a proper cake. No, an enticing one. Mirror. The unevenly spread cream even gives it a charm that sets it apart from mass-produced factory goods. Isn't that moving? Nice. Alright. Cuts the cake. Hands the first slice to Lilith. Okay. Unfortunate. So did she drop it? Your reaction is adorable. It's okay, I'll clean it up. It's okay, I'll clean it up.
でもやっぱりごめん。片付けまでさせちゃって。
I enjoyed baking the cake with you. That's enough for me. Besides, cleaning this up isn't much trouble. Wipes Lilith's tears away, pats Lilith's shoulder, does nothing. Pats Lilith's shoulder. You're right, the process is what matters. Before meeting you, I thought life was meaningless. I just waited for it to crush me. Silently begins cleaning the mess. Well, you're right, the process is what matters. Desk. In the next moment, you feel a faint pressure on your shoulders and back. The scent of her hair and the softness of her skin. Bedsheet. As the brief moment ends, Lilith gazes at you warmly, though there's a hint of mischief in her eyes. Alright. Close his eyes normally. Close his eyes indifferently. Close his eyes with anticipation. Close eyes normally. Hair in my mouth again. You can open them now. I think it's my mustache. We've been here before. It's amazing. I thought the compensation would be something else. I've been meaning to ask, where is this place? Secret room or wonderland? How did we suddenly end up here? There's no light or windows, yet it's bright. You call this a room, but it's just a sofa and a table. There's no light or windows, yet it's bright. Oh, sorry. So we get some of the cake, I guess? Nice. Thanks, I'll dig in. Why did the cake just appear on the table? Are the strawberries on it a little too big? And what's with the sparkling effect around the cake? I'll just dig in. It doesn't seem to have any flavor. Couldn't I just imagine it? You know, strawberry? It's fair. I want it to taste like strawberry. Concentrates on the strawberry cake. Imagines it tastes like strawberry cake. Imagines it tastes like chocolate cake. Imagines it tastes like fried chicken. We're gonna go with strawberry. Basic like that. I kinda can too. Strawberry cream cake. It's pretty good. Especially with fresh strawberries. And so, you and Lilith shared a strawberry cake and spent a joyful moment together. What happened to the room? Alright, that can't be it, right? Let's see what's in Fleeting Memories. So, I wonder if will continue the story, or if we're going to be, like, starting over? Interesting. Okay. Chapter 2, Heart-Pounding Adventures. It is the 2D beautiful girl who bestows the essence of mandrakes upon mandrakes. The unformed defines the formed. This essence, intertwined with the transcendence of hamburger patties, gravitates beyond the ego within the existence of the Demon King, reaching a plane of being that defies the direction prescribed by the Morphean Codex. Sartre, Existence, and NPCs. Probably said that wrong. Sartre? Sartre.
ねえ、早く起きて。遅刻するわよ。
For what? Who are you? Lilith? Let me sleep a little longer. That's not very nice.
いつもこうなんだから。せっかく毎日起こしてあげてるのに。
What time is it now? Watch, 2:40, Your Majesty. 2:40 in the morning. Who gets woken up at such an hour?
午後4時から寝てたでしょ。それからもう10時間も経ってしまっているわ。
Yeah, that's fair.
健康のためよ。早く起きなさい。それに早く起きないと本当に遅刻するわよ。
Late for what at this time? Yeah, late. Late for what? Oh no, I'm late. Late for what?
だってこのまま寝ちゃうと存在しない夢追い人銀のネギの森が終わっちゃうじゃない。
The hell? The Morphean Codex, the Forest of Silver Shallots? Yeah, what is that?
リリスが徹夜で完成させたストーリー重視の今年最も人気な RPG ゲームよ。
Interesting name. Great, bring it here already. Is it mandatory to play? Yeah, bring it here
よ
already.
し、とってもいい意気込みだわ。
Probably mandatory
一緒に
anyways.
目を閉じましょう。
Close eyes as normally as possible. Close eyes with zero expectation. Close eyes brimming with excitement. Just close eyes.
さあ、目を開けていいわよ。
Cute. What is this place?
見て
Adorable.
の通り、王都の宮殿よ。あなたの旅はここから始まるの。夢追い人として広大な銀のネギの森を冒険してもらうわ。そして魔王を倒して姫を助けるのよ。
Interesting. Such a cliched storyline. Can this really be considered plot driven? It's a fresh take on tradition with our own interpretation of the narrative.
あら、わかってるじゃない。あの人が国王じゃない。早く話を聞きに行きましょう。
Right? I can't see his face. Why isn't the king speaking?
説明すると複雑になるけど、とにかく彼と話をすると不思議なことが起こるの。
Alright. Why is the king's form so blurry? Ask the king about the quest. The princess has been taken by the demon lord. Please, brave the Morphean paradox, rescue her. The princess?
普通なら姫は旅の終点地点である銀のネギの森の魔王城で君の助けを待っているはずよ。
Alright. Ask again. Let's set off to the Forest of Silver Shallots. Then let's begin our grand adventure. Let's begin.
それじゃあ冒険を始めましょう。
Let's go, Lilith.
おお、早速新たな NPC が現れたわね。
Scholar. Huh? Someone passing by? You're the one I've chosen. Okay. Hello, I'm a scholar researching plants in this forest, but I've run into some trouble. I'm willing to help. What kind of random task is this? I'm not interested. Great, that's the spirit. You successfully accepted the task. Task name, Scholar's Side Quest. Temporary. Next time, please come up with a more official name. Not bad, it does feel like an RPG. Next time, please come up with a more
貴
official
重なご意
name.
見ありがとうございます。
You're welcome. Alright, Scholar. So here's the situation. I'm working on a paper about mandrake plants, but I've hit a major bottleneck. When drafting this section on its properties and effects, there's one point that stumped me for days. I've been pondering for ages, but I just can't figure it out. The dilemma is, should I let this mandrake plant discover that it's the true culprit of a tragic incident 5 years ago and then commit suicide out of guilt? Is this a scholarly paper? This sounds more like a novel. Well, there's no choice. Scholars have to write academic papers. That's the definition of being a scholar. But, the same old formulas make it impossible to hold anyone's attention. Just like after playing 100 dating sims where you meet, date, and embrace a seemingly infinite combination of hairstyles, hair colors, eye colors, personalities, and identities of cute girls. Eventually, you'd want to try a dating sim where you romance a mandrake plant, wouldn't you? Which brings me to the masterpiece I'm working on, Summer Sakura Girl of the Snow Country, vows blooming under the hues of pure longing. Oh, tell me more. Though it does sound suspiciously like a game I've played before, I'm here to grind and level up, not to help you write your script. Oh, tell me more. Finally, someone is willing to listen. You guys are truly my soulmates. So here's the story. The mandrake plant is a white-haired, red-eyed girl with twin tails named Sakurako. Continue listening. Wait, isn't she just another cute girl? How is she any different from the usual heroines in other games? We'll continue listening. Sakurako is a transfer student at this school, and on her first day, she realizes she's late. She hurriedly grabs a piece of bread, shouting, I'm late, as she runs to school. I feel like I already know what's going to happen next. Really? As expected of my soulmate. Sakurako dashes along and, at a corner, suddenly collides with something. Ouch, that hurts, she says, rubbing her head. She looks up and sees the male protagonist of the game extending a hand to her, the door to another world, a hamburger patty. A hamburger patty. Excellent idea. I'll note it down. Then Sakurako successfully finds her classroom. The teacher writes her name on the blackboard, introduces her to the class, and assigns her to sit by the window. As she takes her seat, she notices the boy sitting next to her is the one she met that morning, the crazed, wicked demon lord commanding an army of millions, a hamburger patty. A hamburger patty. Excellent idea. I'll note it down. The first day of school passes quickly, and before she knows it, it's time to go home. After school, there's a short period for extracurricular activities. Sakurako decides to join a club. She heads to the floor where the club rooms are, trusting her instincts as she approaches a door. Standing in front of the second-to-last classroom on the left, she musters her courage and knocks. After a brief wait, the door opens, and inside she sees the kind boy from earlier, a frantic murder scene, a hamburger patty. Amazing, fantastic, inspiration is flowing endlessly. Alright, I know what to write now. Here, this is your reward from me. You received the Morphean Codex. This book looks familiar. I feel like I've seen it in my room before. Yeah. Black notebook. In conclusion, the girl beyond this world has vanished. Morphean Codex. I am different from it, even though we share the same essence. You can talk to, or we'll just accept it. For a legendary, the Morphean Paradox, a talking book is nothing surprising. The Morphean Paradox casually puts it away. Scholar. Actually, I've been meaning to ask, what's with that strange voice? Talking about accepting tasks and putting things into a pocket and all that. You can hear it too? Wait a minute, could it be that you're actually the Morphean Paradox, and that voice, is it the game narrator? And we're just inside a game? Exactly, that would be me. Yes, that's the narrator. That would be me. So, I'm just a minor NPC scholar in this game? Is this the truth of my existence? As I was creating Sakurako's story, was someone else out there creating mine? It seems so. Exactly, your sole purpose is to give me rewards. It seems so. It's okay, I'm not upset about it. Oh, soulmate. To appear in this game as a scholar, it actually makes me very happy. Identity represents a limitation. In defining something, we inevitably negate other possibilities. Identity means moving away from perfection. What a sad thing that is. But it's precisely through this form of identity that I get to meet you, and we're able to have this dialogue. I'm not omniscient, which is why I can experience new and delightful surprises in our conversations. I'm not standing at the end of the world, which is why I can keep moving forward. We are not destinations, we are bridges leading toward destinations. Born from nothingness, our existence is self-made, continuously manifesting in the world. This is our freedom, and it is also the shackle we must bear. You see, even with the powerful label of NPC Scholar, I'm unlike any scholar you've ever encountered, am I not? And even if Sakurako's story could be summarized as a dull and cliché narrative, she would still live her life to the fullest, making the best choices within her framework and enjoying her existence, wouldn't she? So, I hope you won't reduce the Morphean Paradox, the Forest of Silver Shallots, static labels being in itself, like the Morphean paradox, saves the princess. This is the story of the Morphean paradox, endlessly walking the path of becoming the Morphean paradox. But the Morphean paradox, huh? What a deeply misunderstood term. Alright, it's time for us to part ways. Goodbye. Can you tell me your name, scholar? Here, I can only appear as the scholar. I have no other name. But oh, soulmate, my name has long been engraved in your heart. When we meet again in another place, call out my name. Alright. After bidding farewell to the scholar, Lilith and I ventured deeper into the forest. After a legendary adventure, we finally arrived before the Demon Lord. Demon Lord. Wait a minute, did our entire adventure just get completely glossed over? Morphean Codex. As for your adventure, well, that's another story to tell. For now, focus on the Demon Lord. Okay.
いけない。かなりやばい状況ね。今の魔王に勝つことは不可能よ。弱点が見当たらない。
So do we have to create weaknesses? Yeah, what's going on?
実はこのゲームのラストはまだ完成していないの。
Okay.
つまり、魔王のデザインは完成しているけど、具体的な戦闘システムやステータスはまだ設定できていなくて。
It's fair, it's fair. So how are we supposed to fight? Let's just run. Excuse me? Yeah, excuse me?
しかし夢追い人よ。魔王を倒す方法は旅の途中ですでに入手したはず。
By being a paradox?
今あるアイテムで形勢逆転できるわ。だからそれを使えばいいのよ。
Okay. Morphean Codex. The Morphean paradox reaches into their pocket. Use the hamburger patty. Use the hamburger patty. Morphean Codex. Without knowing where it came from, the Morphean paradox uses the hamburger patty. In other words, the Morphean paradox eats the hamburger patty right in front of the Demon Lord. Morphean Codex. The Demon Lord stares intently at the half-eaten hamburger patty in the Morphean paradox's hand, pretending to be unaffected. You clearly want to eat it, don't you? Go ahead. Want a bite? The Demon Lord's attack power increases. After a brief pause, the Demon Lord returns to their usual composed demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. Use the record player. The Morphean paradox uses, you use the record player. Alright. As music plays, the Demon Lord begins tapping their hands and feet to the rhythm. Cute. Their movements grow more enthusiastic, their expression reaching a state of pure bliss. As the music ends, the Demon Lord seems to realize something. The Demon Lord's defense increases. Okay. At the same time, they revert to their usual cool demeanor. The situation remains unchanged. Use the Morphean Codex. The Morphean paradox, pulls out the Morphean Codex. Throw the Morphean Codex at the Demon Lord. Try to take a bite out of it. Throw it. The Morphean paradox picks up the Morphean Codex and then... Wait, what are you doing? Wait. Didn't expect a song with lyrics. The Demon Lord gets angry and picks up the Morphean Codex from the ground. Hold on. Wait, everyone, just wait. Catch it gently, catch it gracefully, catch it earnestly. Gently? The Morphean Codex is gently caught by the Morphean paradox. The Morphean Codex is back in the Morphean paradox's possession. Try to take a bite out of it. The Morphean paradox takes a bite out of the Morphean Codex. Naturally, the Morphean paradox can't bite through it or taste anything. Huh? Is our relationship getting a bit too ambiguous? Alright. Fair, I guess. In any case, the situation remains unchanged. Open and check its contents. The Morphean paradox opens the notebook. Okay.
結構作り込まれているでしょ。でもまだ未完成なところもあって、とにかくこの法廷に弱点を書けば、それが魔王に反映されるのよ。どう？とっても便利でしょ。
To be fair, it is. This is just the game creator being lazy, isn't it?
さあ、法廷に魔王の弱点を書くのよ。
No denial there. Write down fear of criticism. Get sleepy after eating. Vulnerable to head strikes. Fear of criticism. Close the notebook. A rock band? Is this dream for clout chasing? What's with this outfit? It feels so Chunubyo. And wasn't the Kudere archetype outdated years ago? I feel kinda bad. Pauses to wait at the spot. Looks back. Lilith? What's going on, Lilith? The Morphean Paradox. Lilith isn't available to respond at the moment. Here's her message for you. Alright. How kind.
あなたはついに私の前へ現れてくれました。まるで目の前にいらっしゃるのは
So bad for
本
that.
当に夢追い人様なの？
I'd say I've done it 3 times, I think, so far. Maybe not too bad, but... Yeah, let's go home, princess. What a boring game. Weird premise, cheesy dialogue. Yeah, let's go home, princess. Kneels and kisses Lilith's hand.
ありがたく存じます。冒険者、夢追い人様。
You're welcome. King. Oh, great the Morphean Paradox. You've saved both the princess and the kingdom. I express my deepest gratitude to you. I'll pass my throne to you, live happily ever after with Princess Lilith. Got it. I'll become king and make Princess Lilith happy. Taking the throne? I can't. We'll just go along with it? Interesting. Bad end 2. From then on, the Morphean Paradox and the princess lived happily ever after. Perfect. That ending too. It's pretty interesting. Never played anything like it before. It's alright. Could use more romance options. Never played anything like it before. Alright. We'll look forward to that. I'm sure we will. Thanks. Not just games. Every day I spend with you is fulfilling and meaningful. Lilith, as long as you're with me, I think I can fall in love with the world again. Interesting. Lilith nestles by your side, and the two of you share a moment of bliss. Alright, well, chapter 2 done, I'm guessing? Looks like it. This is interesting so far. Yeah, see, we still got like another page. And fragments. Wonder if we unlock fragments. Itchy leg. Chapter 3, A First Tender Date. So this is what the stage truly is. I never imagined, when you mention the stage, you immediately think of flamboyant costumes, abrupt plot twists, bizarre murder techniques. Ah, what a colossal joke. Why bother writing grotesque plots? The stage is simply the others. Sartre, Tales from the Huis Kloss Band? Huey Clo? Something. Yes, good morning, Lilith. Good morning. Why are you staring at me?
前に存在しない夢追い人銀のネギの森のテストプレイをしてもらったじゃない。そろそろプレイ料金を払ってもらえないかしら。
Do you want? I don't have money. You didn't mention a payment when I was playing. That's what I thought.
確かにそうだったわね。難しい話じゃないわ。私が欲しい報酬はね、この空間からこの世界から離れて、君と一緒に外の世界を見に行くことなの。
Is that simple? I don't know.
たまに外の世界に出た方がこの世界をより良くするインスピレーションが得られるものよ。それにほら、タグたちも自分の時間が欲しいかも。喜んで私たちを見送った後は彼らも静かに過ごせるようになるでしょうし。
Alright, let's go. I can't. No, I refuse. Oh, let's go.
やったー。準備できたらすぐに出かけましょう。
Floor. You stand before the door, staring at its firmly shut surface. Wall. There it is. Yes, it's always been here, fulfilling its duty as a door. Pillow. How long has dust been collecting on it? Could the doorknob already be rusted? What kind of dramatic changes could have taken place beyond the door? Your thoughts begin to wander. Finally, you snap out of it and refocus on the doorknob. Place hand on the doorknob. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. The girl gently places her hand over yours, and together you hold the doorknob.
ずーっと君のそばにいるわ。
Open the door.
気分はどう？
Better than I imagined, but help, I can barely breathe. Better than I imagined?
大丈夫？
I don't know.
肩を貸すわ。どう？
Probably not?
無理しないで。公園のどこかに休むところはあっちのベンチで少し休憩しましょう。
Alright.
着いたわ。
We have.
先客がいるようね。こんにちは。すみません。彼体調が優れなくて、ここで少し休憩してもいいですか？
Is he gonna let them? Sit down anyway. Hello. Nothing wrong with just sitting down on a bench, right? Maybe he's angry?
なんだか気まずいわね。何か声をかけてみる？公園の話とか、天気の話とか。
Yeah, meaningless small talk always helps a bunch. He needs to have a long neck. Hi there. Do you like this park too? It's a lovely day today. Do you like this park too? Stranger. Gibberish. I really like it here. What a peaceful day. It's been a long time since I've spoken to someone like this. I really like it here. Extra long gibberish. Look at the clouds in the evening sky. They're so soothing. You know, I often have strange thoughts. What are you thinking right now? Would you share it with me? Look at the clouds in the evening sky. Coming here in a suit? Are you someone who lost their job but pretends to still have one? Every time the weather's this nice, I think about jumping from a tall building. As a weird stranger suddenly talking to you, have I ruined your good mood for the day? I can't take this anymore. I want to go back. I want to go back. You've never felt such calmness, even if it lasted only for a fleeting moment.
私はここにいるわ。大丈夫よ。大丈夫よ。私はここにいるから。
But what happened? Thank you. Let's get back inside.
デートしましょう。
Or on a date, I guess.
二人しかいない場所に行って。その後で家に帰るのはどう？
I just want to go home. Date? Oh, amazing. It's a date. A date?
デートしましょう。どこか行きたい場所はあるかしら？
In my memory, there's a theme park. I'd like to go somewhere close to the stars. I don't have any ideas. You pick. In my memory, there's a theme park.
私、遊園地は好きよ。
That's far from it just being the two of them. Two of us.
じゃあ、これで決まりね。ここからはデートタイムよ。行きましょう、遊園地。もう、ちゃんと5分前に出たのに、なんで私より早いのよ。ごめんね、待った？
Probably not. No, I just got here myself. I did wait for a bit, but it's fine. No, I just got here myself.
よかった。そうだ、これを見て。
What are we looking at?
じゃじゃーん。新しい服を着てきたの。どう？似合ってる？
It looks exactly the same as your old outfit. It's nice. This one suits you better than the previous one.
本当は違いなんてわからないのに、信じてくれて嬉しいわ。ありがとう。とりあえず、
Alright.
早く中に入りましょうか。
Interesting. Quietly observing the entrance. The gate seems to be closed. There's a rusty sign here.
どれどれ？災害の影響により、当遊園地は1999年9月20日に閉業いたしました。
1999, eh?
閉園したってこと？
What a pity. I knew it wouldn't go smoothly. What a pity. Let's just go back.
中を見て。ほら、観覧車が動いているわ。ということは、塀を越えれば観覧車に乗れるんじゃない？
Feel like she did something?
どう？試してみる？
Alright. But isn't this a little too dangerous? Well, we'll just go with it.
潜入するわよ。
And so you and Lilith climbed over the wall into the amusement park and boarded the Ferris wheel. As the wheel slowly ascended, you reached the highest point of this little journey. Nice.
不思議な感じね。こんなに静か。まるでこの世界に私たち2人しかいないみたい。2人の呼吸しか聞こえない。星空を眺めているのは私たちだけ。
Enjoy the moment of perfectly timed silence. Say, Lilith. I feel like this world is full of malice. Whenever I look forward to something, I'm bound to be disappointed. I feel like I'm never welcome, that no matter how hard I try, I can never meet anyone's expectations. I feel like your love is fake, that there's no way someone could be this good to me for no reason. And sometimes I want to do something drastic, as if to prove that someday you'll show your hypocritical true self. It's the only way I can feel at ease when the pain inevitably arrives.
そうなのね。ウィクロってバンドは聞いたことある？
What's that? Of course, I'm a huge fan of theirs. I haven't.
ウィクロは私、シャトールちゃん、そしてなでしこちゃんの3人で結成したバンドよ。リリスがボーカル。元気なシャトールちゃんはギター。
Yo, long time no see.
そして
The
ク
scholar.
ールななでしこちゃんがドラムよ。じゃあ、
Yes, hello.
早速ここを夜空を照らすライブハウスに変えていこう。みんな準備はいい？ファンの心を奪う最高のパフォーマンスいくわよ。
When did we get off of the Ferris wheel? Hell yeah, what's going on here? Hell yeah. Okay.
ライトアップの土曜日、存在主義の発泡酒、ライトな鼻炎、世界は間もなくなしんです。満たせないエゴ、触れられないオーセンティック、閉花虚無な意識尻滅裂だから、私たちはなぜ世界に投げ込まれたのか。 We are condemned to be free、 人は幸せだ。 We are condemned to be free、 人は幸せだ。 We are condemned to be free、 人は苦しみだ。 We are condemned to be free、 人は前進するもの。 We are condemned to be free、 人はさまようもの。
Pretty decent. Endless emptiness.
みんなありがとう。
Cute. Pretty cute.
これから握手会よ。好きな順番でメンバーと握手してね。
Shake hands with Lilith, shake hands with Starter, shake hands with Focult. Shake hands with Lilith, she's the one we know the most.
来てくれたのね。実は歌詞もリリスが担当したのよ。ボーカルと兼任だったの。
Nice.
リーダーだもの。頑張らないと。でもリリスがたくさん頑張っても、このバンドにはまだ解決しなきゃいけない問題があるのよ。
I feel like that'll happen almost anywhere.
だからリリスはもっとすごいボーカルになって、ウィックロのみんなと一緒に素敵な明日を迎えるつもりよ。君の応援があればリリスはもっと頑張れるわ。
Shake hands with Lilith.
応援ありがと
You're welcome. And after that, shake hands with Starter. Shake hands with Starter. Shake hands with Focult. Starter. My dearest friend, so how about those lyrics this time? Did they inspire you? Very inspiring. I didn't understand a thing. Very inspiring. Haha, great taste as always. As the great leader of this band, I'm determined to guide everyone well. At least, that's what I used to think. But recently, I found out something that shook my beliefs deeply. A friend of mine secretly told me, actually, Focalt's coolness is all an act. She spends hours in front of the mirror practicing her expressions to fake being a emotionless girl. What? That's so lame. So I made a pact with Lilith behind Focalt's back to keep the band together forever. I hope you'll come support us when the time comes. Well, we'll see you again, the Morphean Paradox. Shake hands with Sartre. Thank you for your support. Interesting. And after that, shake hands with Focult. Last one left. Foco. The lyrics? I wrote them. I'm Amazing. But Sartre? What about Sartre? A friend told me that when Sartre quotes famous philosophers while explaining her ideas, she's not really trying to teach me anything. She just wants me to think she's brilliant and builds her sense of superiority from my approval. That Sartre is mean. So I made a pact with Lilith behind Sartre's back to keep the band together forever. I hope you'll support us too. Shake hands with Focalt. Interesting.
握手会終了ね。もちろん、君も私たち3人のアイドルなのよ。
Interesting. Goodbye for now, and we'll see you again next time, says Sartre. Yes, goodbye, Foco.
また二人きりになったわね。
Why did you badmouth Sartre to Focalt and then turn around and do the same to Sartre about Focalt?
ある友達が私のことだって、どうしてわかったの？
Besides you, who else even exists in this world?
それもそうね。でも誤解しないで。悪口じゃないのよ。私はただ真実を彼女たちに伝えただけ。
Interesting.
私たち3人は仲良しに見えても、実はお互いに隠していることや譲れないものがあるのよ。
Fair. Things to hide, things to fight for, things to hide.
そうよ。私たちはみんな、このバンドは自分が引っ張って曲に自分の意志を込めたいって思っているの。その目的を果たすために、みんなそれぞれいろんなことを隠しているのよ。シャトールちゃんの名言を引用した賢いアピールに、なでしこちゃんのクールさ演出、私が裏で個別に一生バンドを続ける約束をしていること、これらは全てキャラ付けなの。それぞれの秘密を抱えている3人は、他の2人と会うといつも緊張したり苦痛を感じたりするのよ。罪深い秘密が暴かれる日を恐れてね。
Secrets can be quite the thing to keep.
こうして3人の魂は苦痛に追われてさまよい続けるのよ。そこで私たちは一つの結論を出したのよ。こんな猟奇的なストーリーを描く必要があるの？他人こそが舞台なのよ。
Others are the stage. Such a sad story.
そうね。この話は人間関係のメタファーなの。誰もが自分が他人より優れていると証明したくて、他人を自己成長の養分にしようとするの。親密な関係でもそれは変わらないのよ。
I don't know about everyone feeling that way. There are definitely exceptions.
あの子話し方が変だよね。からかってやろうよ。こういうのが一番わかりやすい例ね。でもこういうのは、彼女を愛している。だから心から私のことを認めてほしいし、私に惹かれてほしい。彼女は私のもの。この瞬間から永遠に私のもの。これももちろん一つの愛の形なのよ。
Yeah, there are a few different kinds of love, right?
同時に、これは人間関係の本質が主体性にあることを示しているの。他人に認めてもらいたい。自分の正しさを証明したい。確実に安心感を得たいという要求。そう。誰もがそれぞれの主体性を持っているのよ。
What makes subjectivity subjective?
でもね、自分の主体性を証明するためには、時に他人の主体性を傷つけることが必要になるの。自分の優越感を示すということは、必ず他人が劣っていることを前提にしているのよ。この世界を離れるということは、主体性が激しくぶつかり合う。残酷な別の世界に入るということよ。外の世界は悪意と偏見に満ちているの。さて、外の世界へ行く覚悟はできた？
Sure. I think I am ready. It's too terrifying. I can't do it. I don't know. I think I'm
答えを
ready.
急ぐ必要はないわ。 私たちには他の選択肢もあるんだから。
I didn't think I rushed so much, but
それが私。私には主体性がないの。別の言い方をすれば、私の主体性は君のために消えることも厭わないってことね。いつでも全てを君に捧げる準備ができている。そう、私の全て、私が生きてきた痕跡までもね。
Lilith. Did I understand Lilith's words? Did I agree with Lilith's words? Did I doubt Lilith's words? Did I deny Lilith's words? But perhaps at this moment, words no longer matter. At the highest point in the sky, we embraced each other as if the two of us had become one. I'm feeling a bit dizzy, but I want to stay here forever.
私もこの瞬間が永遠に続いてほしいって思ってる。でも今はここから離れないといけないの。
Leaving this place means... Your Majesty, Your Majesty, who's talking? It's me, underneath the seat, looking under the seat. You are the book from my room. Black notebook. Yes, Your Majesty, it's me. Weren't you seeking the truth of the girl beyond the world? If so, why are you wasting time here? What do you mean? Think carefully. Where are you now? How did you get here? どうしたの？何を考えているの？ I see now. You are with her. That explains everything. Your Majesty, the one in front of you, she... Silence, allowing it to continue. Lilith, the notebook, is talking about you. Allow it to continue? Lilith, she is... What happened?
観覧車が止まった。
How could this happen? Let's wait for someone to come rescue us. How could this happen?
窓から何か見えないかしら。
Alright.
本当に止まっているみたい。幸いここは高くないみたいだし、ドアから飛び降りられそうね。先に飛んで、後から私も飛ぶから。信じて、大丈夫だから。
From here, 10,000 meters in the air?
大げさね。確かに、飛び降りるなんて冗談みたいな話よね。ほんと怖いわ。私を信じて、大丈夫だから。行くわよ。
Alright, summoning courage, jumping out. I'm scared, I can't do it, I'll die. If it's really safe to jump, why don't you go first? Well, she hasn't really led us wrong. She hasn't really led us astray so far, I think. Jump out. Take a deep breath and leap toward the ground. A brief moment of weightlessness and I land back on the ground. The ground was closer than I expected. Thank goodness.
すごい。無事着地できたわね。やったわ。
Thanks. Panting.
大丈夫。顔が真っ青よ。 でも
Silence.
これが一番負担のない方法だったの。きっとすぐ楽になるわ。平気よ。後のことは私に任せて。
Lilith left the dark amusement park, walking alone on the road home. The wind lifted my light, flowing hair. I felt no chill, no sense of my body's weight, no sensation of my feet touching the ground. Chapter 4, The Sweet Nurse's Treatment. Before becoming a form of medicine, the candy jar was a universal relationship between humanity and itself. It symbolized the blissful era of school life. Once the secret of magical girls was understood, decay began. When such knowledge was divided among a specific group, the direct relationship between seeing and speaking also disintegrated. Falco, The Birth of Candy Pills. Who am I? Where am I? What happened to me? Where am I? Lilith, the amusement park. What is Lilith, really? The taste of burnt cake mixed with spicy sauce, the cold, dull pain of falling to the ground, the weightless plunge into endless darkness. I don't know. Am I? No, I'm not, Lilith. If you're wondering why, it's because the girl named Lilith is right in front of me. How did I end up back in this room? It feels awful. I can't remember anything. Nurse Lilith?
長い間寝ていたのよ。頭はまだ痛い？でも平気よ。これらの薬を飲めばすぐに良くなるわ。じゃじゃーん。ここからはリリスのスペシャルスイートハートナースのお時間よ。
Gee, thanks. Wait, what illness do I even have? And treating it with candy?
キャンディー？まさか。ナースリリスはプロなのよ。全部本物の薬なんだから。
Okay.
安心して。
Sure.
すぐに治るわ。
Really? Please, Nurse Lilith, I'm counting on you. Oh dear, oh dear. Who's talking? Hair Ribbon. You're seriously unwell. Hair Ribbon, you're seriously unwell. Every time you see Lilith, you never show proper respect to the great Lord Hair Ribbon atop her head. This is outright discrimination against hair ribbons, veiled in the guise of feudal etiquette. The Lilith Hair Ribbon fan club will not tolerate this. What's happening? Is the ribbon talking? Oh, it's your hair ribbon speaking. Can't hear, ribbons can't talk. Oh, it's your hair ribbon speaking.
もうこんなに進行しちゃったの？ちょっと待って。これはこの黄色い薬を飲むべきね。
Okay. Eat the candy Lilith gives you. It tastes like lemon.
それで他にどんな症状があるのかしら。
I think Lilith Nurse's pills are just candy. I must be gravely ill. At the age to save the world, I didn't pilot a Gundam. I must be gravely ill. I've never sprinkled black pepper and sea salt on my steak. I must be gravely ill. I always look for a seat on the bus. I must be gravely ill. I can't sleep a full 24 hours every day. I must be gravely ill. I can't even pick a normal option from this list. I must be gravely ill.
なるほど。わかったわ。そんな時は桃色の薬ね。
Okay. Eat the candy Lilith gives you. It tastes like strawberry.
そしてこの緑色の薬も。
Does it taste like apple? Eat the candy Lilith gives you. It tastes like green apple.
すぐに良くなるわ。
If you say so? Thank you, nurse. I think I need an even larger dose. What kind of nonsense is this? But I'd like one more. I demand you give me another candy. I think I need an even larger dose.
ダメダメ。それはいけないわ。リリスのお薬は幸せになる成分がたくさん含まれているけれど。でもお薬だから服用のしすぎは禁止よ。
Please, Nurse Lilith, I'll do anything. They're just candy. Eating more won't hurt. Attempt to persuade Lilith with a pleading look.
ダメよ。キャンディーは1日3個まで。これはルールなの。守らないと恐ろしいことが起こるわよ。
She even just called them candies. Something terrifying? What kind of ridiculous rule is this? You literally just called them candy.
それは置いといて。なでしこちゃんの高校がいい例だわ。その高校では新入生にキャンディーのいいえ薬の瓶が配られているの。そしてその薬の摂取量は1日に最大3つまでと校則で定められていた。
Interesting.
にもかかわらず一部の生徒は君のようにルールを信じずに。そしたら みんな死んでしまったわ。
Wow. What? You skipped way too many details there.
だから絶対に食べ過ぎちゃダメよ。
Okay. Alright, I got it. Still feels so suspicious. Green pill. Let the mighty me explain farther. Is my stomach talking? Green pill. What stomach? While I'm not fully digested yet, let me reveal an earth-shattering secret. Yellow pill. Hurry up. Stop dawdling. Pink pill. Ugh, so envious. I wish I could be the fourth candy. Green pill. Listen up. Listening with curiosity. Don't want to listen at all, but I have no choice. It's over. I'm completely done for. The pills are even talking now. Listening with curiosity. When I was still in another candy jar, I accidentally stumbled upon the truth about the fourth candy. One late night, 2 kids sneaked into the music room with a jar of candy, planning to challenge the rule of only 3 candies a day. So they each ate a 4th candy. And then something magical happened. Yellow pill. Yo, something magical? Pink pill. What was it? Green pill. Green pill expletive. They transformed into magical girls. Pink pill. Magical girls? Yellow pill. Oh, magical girls. Green pill. Their outfits were so cute, so stylish, so trendy. In the stark contrast, they suddenly realized how plain their school uniforms were. But once the night ended, they had to change back into those unbearably boring uniforms and pretend nothing happened, continuing their dull and tedious daily lives. It's like living in a beautiful glass jar, only to find cheap plastic bottles unbearable afterward. After seeing such dazzling extraordinary, how could anyone return to ordinary life? Yellow pill. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Pink pill. Sob, sob. Green pill. So every student who ate the 4th candy committed suicide.
なんて恐ろしいことなの？
Wow.
要するに1日の摂取量は絶対に最大3つまで。このルールは変えられないの。
Otherwise you'll become a magical girl and then want to kill yourself.
外の世界で生きるためにはルールに従う必要があるってこと。
Alright. I understand. I'll wait until tomorrow to take another pill. I just want candy. Why don't you eat a few first to test for poison? You're probably only good for that now. I understand.
こうでなくっちゃ。
Pillow. She patted your head as if you were an obedient little puppy.
でもね、リリスには特別な魔法もあるのよ。
Alright.
さあ、もう少し近くに来て。
And then she hits us. Approach Lilith. Wall. She lightly touched your forehead with her fingertips and murmured a
悪
spell.
運も痛みも全部飛んで世界一の幸せ者になれ。どれどれ？
Thanks.
魔法は大成功よ。
Awesome. Just like that, we're cured.
もう一個くらい食べてもルールの罰則は下らないわ。
Hmm.
二人だけの秘密よ。いい？
Nods. After eating the lucky candy fed by Lilith, I felt the sweetness spreading across my tongue. Do we become a magical girl? What was I just doing? What happened? My head hurts so much. What happened? Pillow. How long has this headache been going on? Did it start the moment you met Lilith? Or perhaps the headache itself is normal and the absence of pain is the real illness. Who is Lilith?
リリスは私よ。
She looks a little different. Who are you?
私はリリスよ。
Who are you really?
どういう意味？
Am I Lilith? Taste of burnt cake batter mixed with spicy sauce, the cold, numb pain when I fell to the floor, the weightless feeling as I plunged into endless darkness. Wanting to get close, wanting to touch. Even though I've always run from love and fear, denied it, I crave it more than anyone else. If Lilith could understand everything I think, then... Lilith?
どうしたの？さっきから何か変よ。
The door was locked, so how did you get into my room? Why does my memory seem to break when you disappear? Why does my head hurt? Why does my head hurt after talking to you for a long time? You've never left the house, yet you've changed into so many different outfits. Sometimes it takes so much effort to remember you again. You couldn't touch the strawberry cake, and it fell. What about that immersive RPG adventure we had? When I saw the amusement park, it was dark, but then the lights came on when you spoke. What happened after we came back down from the Ferris wheel? You couldn't touch the strawberry cake and it fell? Did we really make strawberry cake in this room? Did we really play the Dreamer's Adventure together? Did we really have a date on the Ferris wheel at night? Did we really play the nurse and patient roleplay game? Did we really play the Dreamer's Adventure together? Who are you? Does Lilith truly exist?
私が存在するかしないか。それは君が答えるべきなのよ。
And just like that, Lilith vanished. In her place appeared that black notebook. Flip open the notebook. I've been here all along, dear one. Will I commit suicide soon, you think? Maybe from too much life pressure? Or because I'm too lost in some non-existent fantasies? Or perhaps I'll be devastated because there's no one in reality who can truly understand me like you do. I love you so deeply. It's not just a hobby, it's a way of life, my spiritual pillar. You're my role model, my goal, my source of happiness. Do you know, sometimes my heart aches because I can't convey my love to you. Reality is truly bewildering. I want to go to where you are, but how? Or maybe find you here. Could death make it happen? They say there's an afterlife, right? If dying could fulfill my wish, I might as well die now. But if it wouldn't work, then I'll stay here waiting for you. Please, when you feel my feelings, come find me. I'll always be here. Can you imagine? Every moment of my life I think about this question. Why don't you exist? I want to work hard for you, do something for you, but you, will you see it? My dear, lovely you. No matter how much pain you cause me, I love you. I think I should sleep now, maybe that'll help. I'm worried, I can't take it anymore. I'm in so much pain right now. I've been here all along. You've been fighting so hard all alone. I flipped through the notebook, recalling everything that had happened, and even remembering things that were yet to come. Tulpa. I had poured all the feelings I wanted to suppress into her, creating a being with the purest concept of love. I wanted to explore the possibility of perfect understanding between people through her. I didn't have the courage to express love, so I let Lilith express it for me. I didn't have the courage to demand love, so I let Lilith love me. As I looked at Lilith in the notebook, I saw all the falsehood in the world within her. I saw all the sincerity in the world within her. I regarded her as the image of a terrifying demon. I regarded her as the incarnation of a holy angel. I wanted to destroy her existence. I wanted to embrace her existence. I wanted to kill her. I wanted her to save me. I wanted her to suffer. I want to make her happy. I resented her. I envied her. I hated her. I loved her. I am not her. I am her. You plays you. Lilith plays Lilith. Lilith plays Mysterious Girl. She plays Demon Lord Lilith, Princess Lilith, and Stranger. Foucault as Foucault and Demon King. Starter as Starter and the Scholar. Black Notebook as Morphean Codex. Exist, Black Notebook. Exist plays Oven. Green Pill, Pink Pill, Yellow Pill, Cake, Sugar, Chair, Cooking Oil, Desk, Dish Rack, Floor, Hair Ribbon, Cake Flour, Milk, Mirror, Pillow, Radio, Wall, Window. These are some interesting credits. Producer Lilith, Director Lilith. Oh, I guess pressing space skipped it. No, it didn't. Whoops. Okay, it doesn't pause it either. Okay. Well, not really the end, is it? With those credits?
まだいたのね。
Apparently.
あなたの出番はもう終わったのに。それじゃ一度しっかりお話ししましょうか。あなたと私、二人きりで。あら、ゲームの主人公のことは言っていないわ。あの子の役割はもうこれでおしまいだから。私が今話をしている相手は今スクリーンの前に座っているあなたよ。
She's talking about us. She's talking about us, the player. Interesting. Okay, so if we want to have a chat, I assume we can continue. Yeah, there's one more fragment. 2 more moments. So this will probably be like the last chapter, I'm assuming, or there might be 2 more. It's interesting. Chapter 5, The Non-Existence of You and Me. Name of the game. Do you exist here? Kind of, maybe?
知っての通り、これはゲームよ。私がわざわざ言わなくても分かってるでしょ。だってあなたからこの世界に飛び込んできたんだから。
I mean, we also got ejected to the main menu after every chapter.
私はずっと考えていたの。どんな風にあなたと会うかを。その結果がゲームよ。ゲームって本当に素晴らしい媒体よね。キャラクターの姿を借りておしゃべりできるんだもの。
I do enjoy games.
キャラクターの影に隠れて自分を忘れて感情移入ができる。一体何を言い出すのかって？リリスがそれでも私はただのキャラクターだとか、オタクをやめろ、現実世界に戻れとか、そんな説教を始めるとでも思った？
I have a feeling she's gonna say something profound.
それは違うわ。
That's even the right word to use. I'm not sure. I wonder what the case is.
例えば家から3キロ先に住んでいるヨハンさんという人とあなた、今まで一度も会ったことはないし、この先会うこともない。
Okay.
そんな地球のどこかにいる一生会わない人と私、あなたにとってリアルなのはどっち？
I mean, like, I guess you've interacted with Lilith more, but you know, deep down, that's a game? And I mean, Lilith isn't a person, but more like an idea of a person compared to, I mean, some person you're never gonna meet. Feels like kind of like a Schrodinger's cat kind of thing. Like, is the cat alive or dead? Does that person exist or not? Like, are they real? They're not like they're real, but they're not real to you. They're not in your They're not in your perception at any point, and they won't be if your lives never intersect. So, are they real to you? Because I mean, they do exist, but you're not necessarily going to know that or even think about it. Even now, if you think about it on occasion, you're still never going to know unless you go find out yourself, but then that changes things, doesn't it? If you actively interact. But I don't know.
現実の世界なのかバーチャルの世界なのかを有無の判断基準にすることはできないのよ。 だって今は精巧な偽物で溢れ返っている時代だもの。私たちが最初にやったこと覚えてる？
We made a strawberry cake and discussed the perspective needed to understand the world. We stopped the oven from turning into a time machine and saved the world. We burned the cake batter, but still tried our best to finish making the cake.
パンパカパーン、おめでとう、正解よ。
Yeah,
実
they're
は
all
3つの選択肢は全部正解だったの。
they are all part of the same process.
今君は自分自身のことを思い返したでしょ？
Hmm.
それは世界で起こった出来事が自分の中に保管されているんだということよ。つまり私たちは自分の意志で世界が何なのかを定義できるの。
Yeah, okay.
常識が常に正しいとは限らないわ。不要な時は雨粒のように振り払って無視してしまえばいい。そうしたらね、世界が新しい姿を見せてくれるの。そう、常識は絶対ではない。君がその常識を信じるかどうかで変わるものなの。その常識を君が信じるかどうかってことなの。
I mean, I guess that's
たとえ世
valid.
界中の人がリリスの存在を否定したとしても、あなたはリリスの存在を認めることができる。
She's not real. She's real to me.
逆に、たとえ世界中の人がリリスの存在を認めたとしても、あなたはリリスの存在を否定することができる。この視点、つまり自我は誰も犯すことができない特権で、
Denial can be pretty strong too.
同時に自分自身で背負うべき責務でもあるの。さて、その後私たちは何をしたんだっけ？
What did we do next? Right, we embarked on a grand adventure together and encountered various NPCs. We inspired the scholar and completed Sakurako's story. We gave the Demon Lord a weakness, making the Demon Lord what they are.
その通り。二つ目の問いでは他者を定義したのよ。自分が世界に目を向けたとき、自然と他者が浮かび上がってくるわ。それは長いロープを着た学者だったり、冷たい表情の魔王だったり、喋るノートだったり、君以外のすべての主観を持った存在ね。
That makes sense for the idea of an individual.
自我を持つ私たちが他者と出会うから、相手を定義づけることができるの。定義があるからこそ、一塊の世界から他者が浮かび上がって見えてくるのよ。そして定義があるからこそ、私たちは自我を持ってそれらを理解したり分かったりできるってことね。
I mean, definition is the whole reason we can, perceive and understand everything in that way then, isn't it?
定義は制限のように思えるけど、実は自由でもある。
Like we have a hard time grasping things that have no definition.
他者が何かを定めてしまうと、それ以外のものではないと言っていることにもなるじゃない。それが制限。けれど他者は定義を超越し続けることで新しい存在になる自由も得られる。こうして様々な特徴を持つ個体が現れ、世界は賑やかになっていったのよ。
Variety is the spice of life.
でも覚えてる？私たちがした3つ目のこと。
The most recent thing we did. I tried to talk to someone but was frightened by their response. On a Ferris wheel close to the stars, I shared my secrets with you. I attended the concert of Lilith Sartre and Fucker. What was the next thing we did? I tried to talk to someone but was frightened by their response. I think we went into the Ferris wheel, didn't we? Nice.
3つ目の問いでは関係について話しているわ。定義は自分が一方的に行う行為で、いわば自分の主体性を反映しているの。でも世界はそんな単純なものじゃないわ。あなたが定義した他者それぞれにも同じく自分としての主体性があるのよ。お互いの主体性がぶつかり合う瞬間に生まれるのが他者との関係のテーマなの。誰もが自分自身を知らしめたい。だから前進するために他者を養分にする。
I mean, not necessarily. Like I said, I think there are outliers out there. I feel like there are people who don't give a shit about their subjectivity being affirmed or not. You know, where it's just like, well, I feel like people who almost live in their own world or, you know, have a separation from reality. I feel like if I'm understanding this, if I'm understanding this properly, like I'm hoping I am, I feel like, you know, those are the type of people who don't care about that and don't use others as fuel for that. I feel like, well, not necessarily people who are just unattached from reality, but there are also people who I guess necessarily don't essentially have anything to prove to others, maybe even to themselves. It said rare, but I feel like it happens.
こうして世界は言葉や行動、策略のぶつかり合いの中で広がっていったのよ。
I guess those people are still affected by others who do that stuff.
人はみんな仮面をかぶって舞台に立ち、あるべき自分を演じているものなの。そして他者の目を通して自分を見つめ、満たされようとするわ。推測したり、疑ったり、予測したり、行動したり、反省したり、気づいたり。人はいつだってこういうことを繰り返しているのよ。答えはいつも孤独で、完全に自分をさらけ出すことはできないの。だってその中には卑怯で小さくて醜くて耐え難い部分があるのだから。個体自身はそんな一面から目をそらしたり否定したりするわ。こうして人間関係が拡大していくと、私たちが最後にしたこと覚えてる？
Not sure. I was diagnosed with all sorts of strange diseases and treated with a candy jar. You played the nurse, I played the patient, and we ate colorful pills. We learned about the story of the fourth candy and felt the constraints of school rules.
そうそう。4つ目の問いは、世界がどのように構築されるか。こんな人間関係が拡大すると、具体的な他者が自分自身を隠して、もっと抽象的な存在になってしまうの。
I'm not sure about that.
集団の関係、社会の秩序、しきたり、そんな象徴的なシステムが次々に現れるの。
I guess I was thinking on a lot. I guess I was assuming on a much smaller scale, like an individual and an
他者の存
individual.
在がぼんやりしてしまうと、反抗したくても何をどうすればいいかわからなくなってしまうわ。だからたとえ4個目のキャンディーを食べて世界の真実を知ったとしても、結局は無知だった頃と同じようにひたすら秩序的な日常に戻らなきゃいけなくなるの。外の世界は賑やかで生き生きしていて、エネルギーに満ち溢れていて、常に新しいものが生まれている。でも同時に競争世界と向き合わなければいけないし、たくさんのルールに縛り付けられてしまうわ。こんな世界は残酷でしょ？
Kind
でも
of.
ね、ここは特別。ここには主体同士の疑心暗鬼なんてない。あるのはあなたに忠実な家具たちだけ。あなたはこの部屋の孤独な王様。私だって同じ。私の暮らしや存在はすべて あなたのためにあるの。だってこれが私のキャラクター設定だから。そしてここが私の世界だから。要するに私はバーチャルの私を本当の人間のように扱ってほしいなんて言わないわ。というよりむしろ逆のことを言いたいの。私は自分がバーチャルなゲームキャラクターだからこそ、この愛がどんなものよりも本物だって言いたいの。リリスとは何か。リリスは世界の外にいる少女。
had a
リリス
feeling.
は最も純粋な愛の理念を象徴しているから、リアルな世界には存在できないの。同時にリリスは世界の中にいる少女でもあるわ。だってリリスはゲームキャラクターで、あなたにとっての単なるゲームがリリスにとっては世界そのものだから。もしかしたらあなたはリリスに会ったことがあるかもしれないし、これから違う形でリリスに出会うのかもしれない。本当のことを言うなら、あなたには外のリアルな世界に行ってほしい。でもあなたが信じて期待して必要としてくれる限り、リリスはここに存在し続けるわ。
I mean, yeah, I guess we can boot it up
あなたの
whenever we
ためだ
want.
けに存在するの。永遠に。思いがけずたくさん話しちゃったわね。
That's fine.
次は最後の命題。最後の命題はゼロに戻ること。
I wonder what she means by it returns to the initial 0.
私とあなたが初めて出会った時に私が投げかけた問い。私存在する？
You don't exist. You don't exist. Well, how could unconditional kindness exist in this world? How could anything exist just for me? What a pathetic joke. I'm not some weakling. I won't hide from reality behind these fake, childish delusions anymore. You're nothing but a fake. You don't exist. Only the world out there is real. You trapped me here in this tiny space with your false kindness. This warm but fake illusion has made me too weak to face the cold, brutal reality. As long as you exist, I'll never escape. As long as you exist, I can never move forward into tomorrow's reality. Yeah, what a pathetic joke. So you have to die so you cannot exist.
私が存在する限り。これがあなたが選んだ答えね。もしも
Oops.
私たちが共存できない運命にあるのなら、私はあなたの主体性のために喜んで消えるわ。
Is that the end?
さあ、今からあなたの選択を実行してちょうだい。
It was if we don't grab her neck.
どうしたの？今になって後悔しているの？でも、あなたのために、そして私のために、私たちが世界の外へ向かうために。これがあなたの唯一の選択だったんじゃないの？ああ、違った。もちろん他の選択肢もあるわね。だってこれはゲームなんだから。
What happens if we do it again?
どうしたの？でも、あなたこれが、違った。
Well,
もちろん他の選択肢もあるわね。
not really.
だってこれはゲームなんだから。
Well, No real choice. You don't exist. 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 Oh boy. A lot of you don't exist. 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 God. You don't exist. God. You don't exist. Don't exist. You don't exist. Then my consciousness faded away. When I regained consciousness, the black notebook appeared in my vision, now broken to pieces, and the warm illusion vanished as if she had never existed. And I was about to step into the unknown, cruel, bloody, real tomorrow. Nope. Not bad, but a little sad. Alrighty, thank you for watching. Extra big thanks if you made it all the way to the end. I'm not sure how well I fully understood everything that happened, but definitely some food for thought. I feel like I might have to go back. I feel like it might be a good idea to go back and play through that again, maybe a few more times, just to really get an idea of what's going on. Yeah, still a good play, great art, and thanks again. We'll see you in another video.